Hey, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I think we're about to do a pre-Sturgis shakedown. The bike's been to the dealer, did a bunch of stuff to it, had a bunch of stuff wrong with it from its trip, so let's get to it. Okay, so before y'all get on me about not wearing my coat and my gloves, this is Florida. It is like a sauna out here. It is not just hot, it is Africa hot. I know, I've worked in Africa for 6 weeks, right on the ocean, right on the Red Sea. And it wasn't much different than this. I had my coat on earlier, and wow, it's soaked. This is the third time I've changed my clothes. I've been trying to do this video. I thought I might do a shakedown on this bike and do a video, but it's been difficult. The weather is just hot, hot, hot. When I have to take my coat in and have it professionally cleaned. It really is bad. So anyway, I got this back from the dealer, and I got a list of 4 pages of what was wrong with it. And most of it was due to the 6 weeks it was out in the open air, shipping from state to state, different elevations. And I'm glad my dealer service department checked for things I wouldn't even check for. Apparently my brake fluid and my hydraulic fluid was contaminated. That's something you don't usually think about. But LT said that if you're in different elevations, different temperatures, because it went from Oklahoma to Seattle to probably California to Texas. It was never protected. It was always open air on flatbeds. So that's a problem. And it took a toll on the bike, not just being dirty and stuff, but the battery was stone dead. The first thing it did was replace the battery, which was on warranty. And I got a service contract, so most of this was paid for. Except for the brake and the hydraulic flush. That's for some reason not on the service contract. I guess because that's something they don't normally do, normally check. But I'm glad they did. But I've been checking my clutch, my brakes. I was out earlier on the interstate. I got home, I was drenched in sweat, but I was checking out the brakes. Check them out here again, just momentarily. Like now. Oh yeah. The brakes and the clutch feel better than they ever have. I don't know why that is. But they checked the rest of the engine. They do have my fueling vented dipstick and my ultra cool lifetime oil filter. So this thing is running like a bear. I took it out of the interstate earlier and got on the interstate from the entrance ramp. Nailed it, and it about threw me off the back of the bike. You know, the 114 is just an amazing motor. I don't get why these YouTubers who get a brand new 114 start ripping it apart. This motor is just amazing to me. You know, when they have the vented dipstick, your air filter just stays clean. There's no oil in it. It's It's one of the reasons that at the higher RPM, it just goes. There's nothing but clean air going into that air filter. And I wanted to make sure this bike was okay for Sturgis. I'll get on it here just one more time. But the bike feels tight. There's nothing loose. The girl is tight. I don't feel anything rattling, hear anything rattling. It actually sounds brand new. Of course, it's got just about 10,000 miles on it, so it's kind of brand new. Engine just sounds good. Oh yeah. It just wants to go. So everything's about done for Sturgis, although I just ordered a set of Progressive 944 shocks, which should go on next week. I'm just waiting for them to come in and get down to my guy. He's not the Harley dealer, but he's the guy who's done work for me in the past. He spec'd the shocks for me. Stock shocks for me are just fine for the way I ride. But when I get the woman out the back, it's a different story. She's got, you know, a few injuries from years gone by, some back issues, and a couple of tailbone issues, which I didn't really understand. So, you know, I got a big reach seat. It's got a 5 inches deep and 9 miles wide. It still wasn't enough. So I got another air pad, which seemed to help a lot until I bottom out. And just jars her back, tailbone. Of course, I'm always thinking about her ass. I want it to be comfortable. If she's not comfortable, it makes the ride miserable, and I feel very bad. I want her to enjoy the ride, not be in pain half the time. So the 944 should take care of that. Wow, this thing is unbelievable. Well, it doesn't matter what gear I'm in, it just goes. I think when I get to Sturgis, I'm just going to do a set of their very quiet, Reinhardt's very quiet slip-on mufflers. I like the sound of the Reinhardt's, but the newer ones are just too loud for me. The older ones are nice and quiet and deep, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm done with really loud pipes. And I think when I'm up there too, I'll hit the Zero 3D booth and have them do the front fang lights. Had them on my 2016. I really liked them a lot. It's the only thing that's missing on here. I was at Thunder Beach on Zero 3D, did all the rear lighting for me, and it looks great. So I'll have them do those fronts, and that'll be it. This bike would be just about perfect. She's breathing good. She's handling good. Now, these brakes actually feel better than they ever have. It's okay. Ooh, got us a box. This is nothing like this heat. Thanks for coming along with me. Making sure this bike is okay for Sturgis. I'll probably do another video when I get those shocks on next week or so. I really do like the 944s, progressives. The way that the wife and I ride, they're just perfect. So, say goodbye for now. See you in the next video.